kind of fucking weird. Oh, why? See, that's just. They probably want to see you draw or something. They probably don't want to hear us talk behind the damn screen. Well, I don't feel like doing all of that. Why? Because I just don't. Can you hear my blanket? Normally I wouldn't complain about it being cold, but it's cold in here. I guess. What do you want me to pay attention to the live chat or what? No, I got it from here because all I'm just gonna be doing is talking anyway. I haven't been on here for a while. Well, it feels like a while, and I'm probably not gonna be on here for the rest of the year. Why? Uh, the book we're supposed to be publishing. I need money. I need money. Money. I need money. Shut up. Oh, I did some stuff with the wiki. You did? Yeah, I did some stuff with the wiki. Like I did some Chubby Baby Taker character pages, so that's how that goes. I might end up putting something else on the face of the wiki, like after all Yaya's navigation, there's something called book series or some shit. You see what I'm saying? I can just do like 4 or 5 different drawings of the takers. But that's what I really just want to talk about. I want to talk about Chubby Baby Taker. I'm gonna change the live stream to that. Instead of saying just talk, I'll just say something like talking about Chubby Baby Taker. Some people are just weird as hell. I don't discriminate at all. Like I don't like discrimination is wrong on so many levels. Second one. I used the Japanese one instead of the Korean or English. Because why not? Let me see. Exchange current buy rate is higher than what the hell? What is that supposed to mean? Shit. I'm over here raising the volume. I'm really supposed to be lowering the volume. Yeah, whatever. So I wanted to talk about Chubby Baby Taker. Hold on, let me do something. What are you doing now? I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, give me a second. Why are you yawning so much? Cause I went to sleep late. I think. I don't know. I went to sleep late and then I started stirring around. I never really did that, and that shit's just weird as hell. I'm trying to fucking find it. Can't find it. What are you looking for? No, looking for Picor. Here we go. I'm just gonna okay. So I'm going to use the Japanese as the thumbnail, and then I'll just use the English as the image. Gotta make it shorter. That seems good. I'm just gonna just hide this for now. So let's see. Yeah, that seems good. So I wanted to talk about Chubby Baby Taker, Big Sister, and you had a lot of questions for me, and I just wanted to address your questions right here, right now. So whatever questions you got for me, just go ahead and ask me. I don't care if they're embarrassing or what. Okay. Well, um, so I know you have always been the type to, You have always been the type to like be creative and whatnot.
Mhm.
But I want to know why why Chubby Baby Taker? Like, what's the point of the series? You know, the different characters. You know, inspiration. I'll answer your inspiration question. What is it? Right. So, um, I got inspiration for Chubby Baby Taker from Cinema Roll and Catch Teeny Ping alike. So, you know, Catch Teeny Ping, you have um, Romy with these different fairies. Mm-hmm. And they're called Teeny Pings. And what they do is they wreak havoc across Earth. Now, Chubby Baby Tigger, unfortunately, is. I'm about to start your shit. Good morning, Queenie. Chubby Baby Taker isn't anything. Chubby Baby Taker isn't anything like that. It's not about. It's not about somebody who is from Earth. You know, dealing with somebody who's not from Earth. You know, catching other teeny pings, other fairies. But the thing is about Chubby Baby Taker though is that they occasionally, probably about once or twice a volume, maybe even 3 or 4 times, visit Earth to see Mia. Now, uh, Chubby Baby Taker, um, for those who know Catch Teeny Ping, they might say, well, there are some similarities. For example, um, there's quote unquote royal takers. You know, where we have something coming up um, with emotion takers. That's going to be later on in the volume because I already got the names ready for volume 2. And unfortunately, for those who have decided on the community post, um, that it will not be food themed. At least not yet. It will not be food themed. I would say Chubby Baby Taker is more like an adult version of Catch Teeny Ping. Yeah. With the island scary magic elements. That's what I would say. Well, yeah, kind of. But, you know, the thing about Chubby Baby Taker is that you know, the main thing is inspiration, but the main thing is also self confidence. See, when I was talking to one of our fans from the neighbor post, they said that Chubby Baby Taker to them felt like it was praising um, fat people. Fat people. Yeah, and I'm pretty overweight to say I'm short. You know, so they'll say something along the lines like, you know, the book series promotes obesity. Okay, I have a lot of problems with that. Okay, first of all, my book series doesn't promote obesity. And there's a lot of key reasons why it doesn't promote obesity. Number one, I'm a moral person actually, and I would say that skinny doesn't equal healthy, and fat doesn't equal unhealthy. Now, while you know, as a pretty plump person myself, while I do believe that having a lot of weight more than your supposed weight on you does more harm than good to you physically. There's a lot of people who are skinny that are battling things like diabetes. They're battling things like um, cancer. Mm-hmm. And you know, and they're just so fit. They work out, and you know, in my spinoff, a chubby baby taker called Built Baby Goop Boy, there's a lot of gels, and you know there's a lot of gels out there that are fit and that are skinny, but they're battling cancer. They have diabetes. Some of them, it's so funny, but some of them even have STDs, and some of them have diseases that we don't even fucking know existed. You know, and this is from a Island standpoint. Chili Baby Taker doesn't promote obesity. I will never encourage anybody, regardless if they're adults or children. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't encourage anyone to become obese. When we were children, right? Because you were born in 1998. I was born in 2004. Abby was born in 1997. She old, and she remember when chocolate was first made. That's how old she is. But no. We're all 1990s and 2000 kids. We're all Gen Z. We used to sit at home and watch TV. We used to sit at home, watch TV, eat cereal. We would sit at home. We would watch Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Playhouse Disney, Nick Jr., Adult Swim. Some of us we have that brain. Yeah, we would watch that kind of stuff. And there's one thing about children's television that I cannot ignore, and that's the fact that there are two types of commercials that would come on children programming like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. You gotta mute that. You gotta put the phone on silent. I can't have them hearing that. Or just make sure it's up to where I can see if someone calls me or not. So I was saying just now that excuse me, there's a lot of there's two commercials that come on with children programming, regardless if it was like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, and it will either be advertising for toys or advertising for food. Like I remember the Reese's Puff commercials. Reese's Puff, Reese's Puff. No, I'm serious. And that was you are fucking goofy. That was on Nickelodeon. I was watching SpongeBob, and they'll have all these like Happy Meal. They still show these. They showed this on Paramount Plus. They'll have like Happy Meal commercials from McDonald's. They'll have toy commercials, and you know what's crazy? The commercials that I see on YouTube, like as in video wise, like the My Little Pony commercials, I don't even remember those commercials. And I don't remember those commercials because I didn't have cable, or then I just don't remember those commercials because I have ADHD, so I don't pay attention like that. I don't fucking know. I guess I was just more into the cartoons, you know. Right. So, with that being said, um, a lot of us from Gen Z are either fat or overweight, probably because our parents cook good, or we just have snacks. So Chubby Baby Taker for now doesn't explore childhood obesity, but I I brought that up to say this: folks who watch those TVs, parents, child psychologists, people who will watch that stuff with their kids, they'll say that they'll market this towards children. Like when we would go to Walmart, what happens? I get snacks and stuff with characters on them. I got the cheese that we used to eat in school with for breakfast with Disney princess because I like Disney princesses. I would get fruit snacks with Super Mario because or in Lunchables with Super Mario because why? I like Mario. I would get SpongeBob and Baby Shark macaroni and cheese. Why? Because I like SpongeBob and Pink Farm. That and children they only know characters. So if they say, "Oh shit, this is SpongeBob," or "Oh shit," they're not saying "Oh shit," but they're saying "Holy moly, this is SpongeBob," or "Mom, Dad, look, it's Baby Shark." They're gonna want that, even though they don't know what it is or what the content is. They're only gonna want to watch it. They're only gonna want it because why? There's cartoon characters on it. See, in America, because we are a pretty fat country. Um, a lot of snacks and stuff are have cartoon characters that appeal to children. I'm talking Paw Patrol. I'm talking Mickey Mouse. I'm talking freaking Baby Shark, SpongeBob. What Mario? Yeah. You see. I don't see Hello Kitty like that, but sometimes I will see Hello Kitty. They'll use cartoon characters, to market this towards children, and because we like these cartoon characters and we recognize them, our parents, they'll go ahead and buy us the treats, and then we'll end up eating it, and then we'll eat more and more, and we see more. Supply and demand. No, we'll see more. We get it without fail. Like, freaking, I'm 20 years old. I still watch cartoons. I would I would go to the store with my dad. I said, Dad, I'm getting all of this because it has my favorite characters on it. And I'm just sitting there like, God damn. I'm just bursting into tears like, God damn, I'm about to fucking die of cringe because she's 20 and she's getting snacks with with Mario and shit, which is, I don't know. But it would it be like that? So when we hit high school, some of us are fit, but we still suffer from diabetes. But when we hit high school, that's when we start to notice, holy fucking shit, we're fat. Yeah. Like because like it's still, and they're still doing that. they're still doing that. It's a frequent thing. I brought this up, and I said all that. I said all that shit to say this, Josanna. I said all this. I said all that to say this. Chubby Baby Taker is a book series aimed towards young adults. I'm talking 18, 19, 20, 21 year olds, people our age and up. Yeah. That has that's more about self confidence and appreciating who you are. Because you know what though, there's been a lot of cases where people who are obese and who are overweight, like I am, they will take the extreme measures for shit. Like they will take and do a huge calorie. Is it called deficit? Yes. They'll cut their calories a whole bunch. And then here's the thing too. Um, you have some people who are pre-diabetic versus those who are diabetic. You can't do that if you have diabetes, because you already on diabetes, so you're already walking the line between life and death. You can't some people who want to lose weight, you can't just go in and start doing extreme hit shit. Yeah. You can't just go in there and start doing that. You have to ease in, because what happens if you just jump into shit? You're going to get tired. You're going to get discouraged. Some of you might end up hurting yourself in the process, regardless if it's, you know, regardless if it's intentional or not. It's all of that. And you know, I'm not saying it's okay to be fat when I release these books, because all these characters are either overweight or they're obese. I'm not saying it's okay to be fat, because physically to your body it's not okay to be fat. Right. But Chubby Baby Taker doesn't isn't harsh. They don't the characters don't sit up there and call each other fat asses. The characters don't criticize each other for their weights. The characters don't judge each other based off the eating habits, because some of those takers, especially when I released the food volume version of the book, a lot of them eat a lot. Yeah. And some of these takers, even in volume one, deals with food. Right. So, you know, with that being said, the book don't promote obesity. It don't promote people to become fat. It promotes self confidence. Because guess what? Regardless if you're fat or not, people will still love you for who you are. Regardless if you have cancer or not, people will still love you for who you are. Regardless if you have diabetes or not, people will still love you for who you are. And I always talk about other people, skip to the real life stuff about this book. Nikocado Avocado, a lot of stuff was said about him, how like people would pressure him because, he would do like mukbangs and he would eat all these calories. He would take in all these calories and he has become from someone who was fit and vegan to someone who was just eating, just glut. Yeah. And he weighs, I don't know how much he weighs. I think he weighs 400 or 500 pounds. It's really not my business how much he weighs, but I'm bringing him up because folks change. Hmm. You know, Chubby Baby Taker, you know, it's not that he changed. It's just that when people on platforms like YouTube or Instagram does something, regardless, not even to Instagram, but YouTube and TikTok does something, regardless if it's stupid or dangerous, and if they get views and likes and watch hours for it, they are going to continue going down that road. Why? It's not because it's fame. It's because when you do certain shit on these platforms, you get money. I'm on my way there right now. I need at the bare minimum. I need 3,000 watch hours. I already surpassed 500 subscribers. I did that 3 years ago. Yeah, I surpassed 500 3 years ago. I just need 3,000 watch hours. Mm-hmm. So that's another reason why I say I quit the shit post because when I saw how season 6 was performing, season 6 three of the episodes, the last three episodes of season 6, was still in the double digits, and it not only angered me, but it also upset me because during that time I was dealing with the AMG situation with our mod. I was dealing with, I don't know if I would say I don't want to like self-diagnose, but I was kind of upset, and I guess I was pretty bipolar because it was 1 minute I was putting the mod up because all these weird ass allegations, and then it's like the next minute I was taking the mod down. So when I saw how season 6 episode 1 performed, I was blown the fuck away. I was blown away. But you know what? It wasn't until I made that community post where I called out the Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion community. I said, you guys are fucking watching my Taker and Good Boy shit post. This shit is not directed towards you. This is directed towards my audience on YouTube who actually cares about the shit post, that actually cares about what the hell Giga and Yaya are doing. Even when I made a community post beforehand, months in advance, before I released season 6, they'll say, yeah, I want to see Taker and Goo Boy, Giga and fucking Yaya aged up. I want to see that. And then boom, it fell off the bandwagon after that. Yeah, they want to do that. And you know what I said? And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do the shit post anymore. I even made a freaking podcast saying, season 7 isn't going to be a thing because season 6 didn't perform well. Until I realized that shows like SpongeBob and South Park and Family Guy, who've been on the air since the damn 90s and literally are hitting double digits with these seasons, they have their bad seasons, they have their bad episodes, but the producers of the shows don't stop working because they know they can do better. Right. And that's why season 7 is a thing now. Because I gained up enough confidence to say, you know what? I used to do the Shippo series for fun. I didn't do the Shippo series for watch hours. I didn't do them for subscribers. I just did them for fun. I was just melted away when I made people laugh. And all we were doing was just with an iPhone X, what we were doing was just screaming into the flipper clip mic and making Giga and Yaya do random silly shit. And I kid you not, seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, they they all have at least one episode that's in 900 or that's 1,000 and over views. That's seasons 1 through 4. You know, I even have a wiki, and I have folks 2 3 years ago saying, "Hi, I'm a shitpost fan. I actually like your work." You know, and it's just crazy. You know, but when you when you get older, you just stop doing certain shit. Like for real. So what does this have to do with Nikocado Avocado? Well, the whole entire story was the fact that people actually like this shit. And when you get views, you get watch hours. You get watch hours, you get money. So of course Nick is pretty much killing himself. Yeah. Because he is eating so many calories. Of course that's happening. But while I can blame him for like giving for indulging in his audience deadly sin, I also have to blame his audience as well because we all knew what this was, going. We all know what this is going to. But because you want to see more of this and you're getting more of it, now the issue comes in that you're taking what you have requested to see Nick Avocado do. You're pretty much taking this and throwing it back at him in his face like it's his fault. Yeah. Like it's entirely his fault. It's not entirely his fault. I actually do see Nick Avocado as a victim here. Right. Because just because somebody say I would like to see more of this or say do this on your channel, that doesn't mean you have to do it. You have free will. You are your own individual person, and you have free will. You can do whatever you want. Right. Hmm. But Chubby Baby Taker don't support none of that. While all the characters are either overweight or obese, they don't support obesity. They don't condone childhood obesity, and they it just they don't encourage any of that. In fact, I'm working on a book now called Hydrophobia, and I'm gonna spoil it because it's not gonna release in August. It's probably going to be released around the same time as Mom and Dad Bloodthirsty Specimens. Oh, in September. Yeah, it's going to be released the same day. It's going to be released the same month around Mom and Dad Bloodthirsty Specimens and the Taker and Good Boy Fruit Catch Game. It's going to be it's probably going to be released in that order. But in Hydrophobia, Yaya Waterfern, um, her magic ends up making Yaya hydrophobic. Right. Okay. And the whole entire situation went from Yaya choking on her water and her esophagus just rejecting her water to Waterfern in Yi Ying's crazy ass second grade relationship. And Waterfern is 4 years older than Yi Ying, so if you're wondering like how the hell did Waterfern like ever get into the second grade at the age of 7, or is it or the 9? No, 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 it's 10. Because you said 4 years, or no, 11. It's 11. Okay, well it's just Yaya logic. It doesn't fucking matter. That doesn't mean that there aren't any 11-year-olds in seventh grade as I mean as second grade. The book Hydrophobia doesn't go into. Would you stop? Sorry. The book Hydrophobia doesn't go into them being called fat or whatever. However, I have to say this. However, there is a part in the book that's probably going to anger a lot of Americans, and that's when Waterfern is African American, Yi Ying is Chinese. Her family and her originates from China. There is a part in the book where Yi Ying or Waterfern's parents didn't want her being friends with Yi Ying just for the sole fact that she was Chinese. What the fuck? I know, but hold on. This is a common thing though in America. It's a common thing. Racism is a common thing. So, you know, Where does that promote obesity at? It doesn't. But I will tell you, and I will spoil it for you. At the end, Waterfern and Yee Yee, they both become friends again after Waterfern uh, poured her heart out to Yee Yee completely. um, we tackle in Chubby Baby Taker, we just don't go on fun adventures and shit for the adult mind. But we also tackle a lot of shit that has very little to do with being overweight, but has a lot to do with self confidence. And I'm afraid, I don't know why I'm saying I'm afraid, but I'm afraid that the book Hydrophobia is going to be the most sensible book out of all 23 of the books that I'm writing, because it gives you self confidence that just because you are African American, that doesn't mean that everybody else who isn't, African American hates you, right? Because as we have 8 billion people in the world, at least a smooth at least a smooth 1 million people out of every country likes you because you're African American. We were sometimes told that because of our skin, people don't like us. I was friends with a lot of people. I'm friends with people from South Korea. I'm friends with people that are Hispanic. Me. And you're a Spaniard. I know. Or, I'm friends with people who are white, and we never was racist towards one another. I mean, did we make jokes about our race? Of course we did. Did we get pissed off at our own races? Of course we did. But like we never pretty much bullied one another because of our race. Like, oh, you're black, so a white man isn't gonna want you because you're a black female, or you're a black male. A white woman's not gonna want you. That's not true. Statistics show in America that interracial couples have lower divorce rates. Holy fuck. Yeah, holy fuck indeed. So Yee Yee and Waterfern, they explore this because this also exists in Yaya Land. They explore this and they say, you know what? You're black, I'm Chinese, we can be friends because guess what? At the end of the day, we're takers. I'm fire, you're water. Guess what? At the end of the day, we can still be friends. So this is pretty much the whole entire book. The whole entire book is not even about Yaya having hydrophobia. The book is called Hydrophobia because Yaya ends up, and I might even end up changing the title. The book is called Hydrophobia because Mia ends up giving Yaya water because Yaya ends up not choking, but like quote unquote getting drunk from soda. She's getting drunk for soda, and then she she then Waterford obviously in the back. She doesn't mean to make Yaya hydrophobic, but then all of a sudden Yaya becomes hydrophobic. Holy shit! Holy shit is right. Uh, and then this is another thing. This is an ongoing gag throughout the whole entire book. It's just Yaya being scared of water, even though there are moments where, you know, Ticker is present, but she's not. Mm-hmm. As far as Taker is present, but she's not. The issue isn't present. The issue is just pretty much Yee Ying and Waterford fighting over shit that happened back in the second grade that had nothing to do with race or them being fat. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the book, woohoo, we're all friends. Yeah. My book series don't promote obesity neutral. My book doesn't promote obesity. If anything, it promotes self confidence. If anything, it promotes friendship amongst other races and religions. It's not that kind of book where I'm fat. I make fat characters only for them to be fat shamed. I'm not that kind of person. And despite being fat shamed, despite being fat shamed and made fun of because of my weight back in my childhood days, you know, I actually find characters who are a little chubby or were a little fat to be cute and to be just as great as they were if they were skinny. Because at the end of the day, they are still great characters. I have another question for you. I went to your wiki.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you about all these takers that you made.
Okay.
Excuse me. Fuck the dollhouse. Shut up. Amen. So I got the
You give me a like.
Yeah, I liked your life. Cause I started looking at them damn zeros. Anyway, I started looking at the zeros. You're so nice. Yes. Anyway, so I want to ask you about all 28, I think, of these takers,
Yes.
and I want you to give your honest opinion. So, not honest opinion, but your honest answer. Yaya is the taker of revival.
Yes.
Why is she the taker of revival?
Because she takes the dead and shit.
Because she takes the dead and shit.
Yes.
But if Yaya takes the dead, wouldn't it make more sense for her to be the taker of death? Because even it says even right here in the wiki, even right here in the wiki, would you shut up? Damn. Even right here in the wiki, it says that Yaya's abilities is taking the dead, flying, and reviving dead things. But here's the thing: taking the dead has shit to do with the book and more to do with the game.
Right.
So what the fuck? If she's a taker of revival, why is taking the dead or anything with the game an ability? If anything, it would have just been flying and then reviving dead things. It says right here, there's another ability seldom invoked by Yaya when she resurrects dead deceased entities. There are two possible outcomes. They may return to life fully restored and unscathed, or unscathed. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I can't read shit. Put on my glasses. Damn, my glasses are dirty. Shut up.
No, because you're funny.
Or they may experience a brief transient existence before succumbing to death again, which would be the scariest. Oh my goodness, my fucking shit is so fucking funny. That ain't funny.
Yes, it is.
It's like, what the hell was that?
I don't know.
Or they may experience a brief transient existence before succumbing to death once more, which is pretty fucking scary. So I want you to imagine this with Yaya as the taker of revival. I want you to imagine this. You're dead. Let's say you got in a badass car accident. Your whole family dead. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Sorry.
That's not funny. Your whole family is dead. Yaya comes along. She revives you, and you're like, "Whoa, yo, I remember I was in a terrible car accident." Croaks. Would you stop laughing?
Sorry.
You croak again. You don't know how scary that will be at? So you just imagine this. Just imagine this. This is no disrespect to Father in any way, but just imagine that you are just chilling in heaven. You're chilling with Jesus, and the next thing you disappear and you're back on this earth, and then you're just there like, what? And then, boom, you're back at Jesus' mansion.
Mm.
Like that would just be scary. You know, to say it's fiction, there's a lot of questions to be asked here. That shit is scary.
And then if you're telling me that Yaya can bring somebody back from the dead and they can just walk around all fine and shit, that's even more scarier. Because just imagine you just killed your abusive ass ex husband and he stands right outside your door. You ain't listening. He say, Samantha, open the damn window. Cause he's too psycho to go back in through the door. That is fucking scary.
It is scary.
Okay. What about
Yeah.
okay, Rhinestone.
Yes.
Rhinestone is the taker of Christianity. His catchphrase is Jesus loves you.
Yeah.
Why Rhinestone? And is this gonna be a thing with like religious stuff too as well?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I will put religious takers there here and there, but if I'm going to do a religious taker, I at least need to have some sort of background on the religion itself in order for me to know what I'm doing with these takers.
Okay. Okay, so Rhinestone is the taker of Christianity.
Yes.
Why is he the taker of Christianity? And why he ain't got no shirt on?
Okay, I'll answer your two questions. I'll answer two questions at a time. Rhinestone is the taker of Christianity simply because I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I believe Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And since I was recently baptized April last year, I wanted to, include Jesus into some things. So I was like, well, how can I execute this possibly without offending him? You know, I want to make a character that lives by the Bible, that loves the Lord for who He is. He never changes on us.
Right.
So I said, Rhinestone. I don't know why I chose the name Rhinestone. Just came in my head, just Rhinestone. So I made Rhinestone the taker of Christianity. You see, he has the angel's wings and a halo. Even though in the Bible, these this isn't how angels are described. But I just personally thought it was a cute design for him.
Right.
He got his little cross pendant. He's a guy. I know he's pink, but you can clearly tell he's a guy.
Right.
You know, and if I was ever going to write a book about Rhinestone, father would really just be center of attention because Rhinestone is center of attention.
Yeah.
And um, it's just I just think that's not even that I think I know that Jesus just I want him to have some kind of part into this. I don't want to use his name in vain. I mean, I don't want to study the Bible just because of this. I should be studying just for the sole fact, of studying and getting to know him. But creativity. I believe that it's not my first time doing this before when it comes on to Jesus. It's not my first time making characters that are either based off of them or have his morals.
Right.
There are characters back then that I made that dealt with the Bible sincerely, but then Rhinestone. And here's the thing: Rhinestone's mom is Catholic. You don't see her yet, but she's Catholic and she's the taker of obviously Catholic. And then he has a little sister, Judy, who's the taker of Judaism, which is they say excuse me, they say that Christian Judaism and Catholic all believe in the same God.
Right.
So, just minor differences. Like, they all believe that Jesus died on the cross for sins. But I don't know if it is Catholic, but I think one of these religions do, and they believe that there's the third place after, death. I don't remember. But I gotta do research on that.
Right.
Alright. So, that's why I created Rhinestone. As far as why he don't have a shirt on, I don't know. I just think that men who are kind of overweight, they need to still be comfortable in their own skin. So I was like, well, he don't have to wear a shirt, but he looks very cute.
Right.
He'll look cuter with a shirt on. Period. And he does have a shirt. It's obviously black and pink. But I just think that men should be comfortable.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Jules. Got some questions about her.
Okay.
Jules is a taker of gems who first appears in the book Fly Away Not At Me.
Okay.
Why is she useless?
What?
Jules is useless.
Jules isn't useless.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She is so useless. Okay, see, in the books that you have written, like, if you were to buy I'm Scared of Everything off Amazon, it's only $3 USD. Buy it today. You can clearly tell that Rhinestone used his cross pendant to instill peace, right?
Yeah.
He even does this in our work in our works hydrophobia. He uses his magic to instill peace. That's doing something. Yaya is a taker of revival, but she's also useless because come on. Okay? And Ying Ying is the taker of fire. She's useful as fuck. Jules is useless. Her powers in magic is to turn rocks into gems. Useless is that? How do you? Okay, okay.
What?
Just okay, okay. She's useless. There's nothing that she can tell me. So it says right here. However, she doesn't use these powers very often. Super, mega, ultra, extreme useless. So she is just a taker walking around here. Wait, that ain't funny. She's just a ticker walking around here, just breathing the same air that we breathe. She don't even have fucking. She's useless. Mary.
I'm sorry, Josiah, but you're just saying she's useless is funny because Jules isn't useless. Jules actually has more powers and abilities that doesn't revolve around her tiara. I did not list them in the wiki because I didn't think that it was needed.
You don't think you should have listed that shit?
No.
But Mary, she is useless as shit. She is useless as shit. What is the one thing that Jules do that is not useless?
Well, she have a gem powered toaster.
Oh wow, she has a toaster.
Yeah, she has a toaster.
She has a toaster, so that doesn't make her useless.
No. I'm not saying no.
I mean, Mary, I could go to the store and buy me a wireless toaster. Now, yeah, Google it real quick. Google wireless toaster.
Um, Google Shopping has been acting up a lot lately.
What you mean?
I don't know why.
You see that? It's called a smart toaster. All I need is a phone, and then boom, she is useless.
Neutral, no. But see, but Josanna, Jules can turn rocks into gems, and on top of that, she has a gem powered toaster. All she needs to do is put a gemstone on her toaster, and then boom, it works.
Mary, what if there's no rocks on the earth?
Okay, that would be physically impossible. That would be scientifically and physically impossible. I'm gonna say why. Earth is a terrestrial planet. Terrestrial means rocky. If we lived on a planet like freaking Saturn or freaking Uranus, then yeah, I understand. But we live on freaking Earth. There's even rocks on Venus, and I've never been to Venus before. Never do I ever want to go because they said the world record for somebody being on Venus is 1 second. Google it. I'm not lying.
Okay, but she's just useless. Let's go to Yi Ying.
Okay.
Yin Ying, other words, her real name is Ya Long Shi, is a taker of fire.
Yes.
She's hot. No puns intended, but she's hot.
I like you.
Yeah, me too. She's always burning with passion. That is her catchphrase.
Okay.
So it says right here that Yi Ying has a dragon transformation.
Yeah.
So how does this happen?
Well, Yi only turns into a dragon when she's extremely, extremely angry, like in Hydrophobia. In the book Hydrophobia, Yi is so pissed off with water fern and what she does, that she transforms into a dragon. She ends up breaking her she ends up breaking her sun pendant, and it turns her into a dragon. Now, one notable feature about Yi Ying is that she has a fang in her mouth. But she's not the only person with a fang in her mouth. Actually, Bat's Bad also has a fang in his mouth, and he has the ability to turn into a bat. But he only turns to a bat when it's extremely, extremely dark, like in his cave. But
He lives in a cave? I'll get to him later. Go on.
Yi Ying turns into a dragon only when she gets extremely, extremely angry, or if she manages to break her sun pendant because of anger.
Okay. So it says right here that she can ignite fire by rubbing her hands together and setting them on fire. AKA doing this and then shit. Shit. Ying, if Ying was real, she would have been a real health hazard.
Why you say that?
She can set shit on fire just by rubbing her hands because she's already wearing opera glove. But just by rubbing her hands together like this, and then your whole entire phone is on fire.
Yeah, but also refinish reading it.
Remarkably, the flame she conjures possesses a controlled intensity, causing no harm or destruction to surrounding elements.
Yeah, which means if Yi Ying were to set, let's say if Yi Ying were to set a car on fire, the car will be on fire, but the car will not burn.
It won't burn.
No. If Yi Ying were to set my phone on fire with her bare hands, my phone will be on fire. It will be hot to touch, but my phone will not burn.
What the fuck?
It says right here, however, should she feel threatened, Yi Ying is capable of inflicting third-degree burns upon flesh, though she refrains from using this power against individuals and animals unless absolutely necessary for self-defense. So, she's actually a murderer.
God damn.
A time bomb murderer.
She can also create lava.
Yeah, she can create lava.
It says right here she can swim through lava.
Yes.
Wow. She's see, Mary. That is how you write a useful character. That is how you write a useful character crying. I got a question about Deathcap.
Okay.
Deathcap, real name April Morris, is the taker of death. What's up with her?
Well, Deathcap and Life had her twin sisters.
Okay.
Number one. And before you ask, I already posted on my community post, but I will say it on here too. The reason why I have Deathcap and Life have separated, even though those are sisters, is because their abilities are both different. She is the taker of death. Her sister Life has the taker of life.
Okay. When there's death, there's life. That sounds crazy as hell. Let's see. Providing death temporarily. Deathcap possesses the ability, utilizing her powers to impart lessons upon others. When she employs this ability, her victims experience sensations akin to death or dying, though in actuality, they merely fall into a deep sleep. This creates a chilling and disconcerting ordeal for those who wrong others with the expectation of facing no repercussions. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
So Deathcap is pretty mischievous in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty mischievous. But one thing about Deathcap is she believes in karma, but how she believes in karma is way different from how we believe in karma. See, in real life, you have people who do wrong by people every day. and they don't get punished. Some of them die doing wrong by people and don't even get punished. Their punishment is in hell. You know, they don't get physical punishments here on earth. They just get the ultimate. So because this is Death Cap's processing and thinking, she's like, if you do wrong to somebody, especially to family and friends, I will kill you. But reality speaking, you're really just falling in a deep sleep and you're suffering from pain and illness that's people will say that's similar to death, but it's not. You're not really dying. You're just falling asleep.
Right.
Because when guess what? When you wake up, you're gonna be fine. Nothing's gonna be wrong with you.
So it's like a scare.
Yes, it's like a scare.
Okay. Okay. This is her second ability.
Mhm.
It says, interestingly, Deathcat's ability appears harmless on the surface. She only resorts to using it when absolutely necessary. However, once deployed, her ability is irreversible, making it crucial for her to exercise caution and deliberate consideration. Each instance of its use demands a mindful approach as Deathcap must. What the hell happened to the damn computer? You gotta do it. You just go back to Chrome. Okay. Deathcap must recognize that it represents a permanent decision. What does that mean?
Well, unlike Yaya, she's not useless. Stop it! No.
I will not stop it.
So with this one being said, Joanna, with this being said, Death Cap's teaching, um, which he provides the death temporarily, Death Cap's teaching can actually go from, hey, you did people wrong. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Say, hey, you did people wrong. I'm gonna legitimately kill you. Now here's the thing about um, Death Cap. Death Cap's abilities are actually one. It's actually 50-50 chance. So you'll have a 50-50 chance of actually dying, or you'll have a 50-50 chance of, I'll call it pretend death.
Right.
So if Death Cap winds up killing you on contact, there's no coming for that. But while you over here talking about Yaya is fucking useless, that's where Yaya comes in. Yaya is like the antidote to Death Cap's BS. Yaya takes the dead. That's something dealing with video game. It doesn't really have anything to do with Chubby Baby Taker. And she don't even, let's be real, she don't even show that shit. Yaya takes the dead, has nothing to do with it. Yaya reviving dead things, believe it or not, Yaya can revive something that's dead up to 3 times. Why? Because the square root of 9 is 3.
No, the square root of 3 is 9.
The square root of 3 is 9. So she can actually try 3 times. She can't try after that. Okay? So while you sitting over here saying that Yaya's fucking useless, boom! I just proved to you right then and there that Yaya is the damn antidote for death.
What if the person decides to die?
What?
What if man, people decide to die every day?
Like suicide?
Yeah.
Yes. It's still dead, aren't they? Shit.
Okay. Alright. Well, I got a question about Life Hat. Life Hat is the taker of life.
Yes.
Where there's life, there's death. That's scary as hell.
Okay.
It says right here that. Oh, you didn't write this part. But it says right here on the info box that her abilities is giving life, and that's formally.
Well, Life has actually one of the magicless takers. Life Hat does not. My phone is dead.
I don't care. Use this phone. No, my phone is DEAD.
I was saying that life had what?
The Bluetooth is on.
Okay. Can I finish talking now?
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Okay. What I'm saying is, in the meaning of life and death, the book it explores life. Um, it explores Life Hat's past. Life Hat was granted to be taker of life, however, because she did not use her powers when not only she was supposed to, but when she, you know, wanted to, it was taken away from her. So she, just like Yaya, there's a difference. Yaya is the taker of revival. Life has to take her of life. If life had ability includes giving life and Yaya's ability, as a survival is reviving dead things, what is the difference? Well, the big difference is life hat can give life to things that don't have life. For example, the door, the damn door. Gel Dad tells Quay Mom, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Life Hat touches that door, the door literally hits Clay Mom on the way out. Oh no, and I'm not talking about slamming either. It actually gets armed and yeah, that shit is scary. Life Hat shit is pretty scary. Yaya as the taker of revival. If you die, Yaya can revive you. Right. Life Hat, if you're dead, you're fucking dead. If you're dead, Life Hat can't do anything about it. She can't give life to something that's dead. She can only give life to things that don't have life, aka dead people. No, no, not dead people. Life Hat can give life to things that don't have life. Like trees. No, trees have life, Josiah.
No, you said the door can grow arms.
Yes, to things that don't have life, aka abiotic factors, aka inanimate objects. She can't give life to things that are dead. She gives life to things that were never made with life. For example, I'm gonna use Yaya for example. Yaya has a life. She's immortal. If a pregnant woman were to give birth to her baby and her baby came out dead,
Yeah.
Yaya will not be used. Why? Because the baby did not come out breathing and then died. That's when Life Hat comes in. Life Hat takes and gives the baby life with her magic because the baby came out dead. Now the baby came out alive and then later was dead. Then we use Yaya as a taker of revival.
Holy shit. Yaya's gonna rub her hands together like, damn! Damn. The doctor's gonna stand there like, I sat my ass in medical school for 12 goddamn years. Only for this chubby baby taker to come and say clear and bring us back. I quit.
Yes, of course.
That is fucking baller. That is baller. Some of these damn takers are just clearly fucking baller.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Life Hat. What about Flowery? Let's go to her. It says right here that Flowery then DM Huang. Is that Chinese?
Vietnamese.
That's Vietnamese?
Yes. Yisha, I need to go do something real quick. I'll be right back, okay?
Where you going?
I need to mute the mic. I gotta go do something real quick. Okay. I am here, Josanna Williams.
Why you gotta say my full name like that?
I didn't say your full name, and even if I did, there was a wiki page about you. Anyway, what you were saying?
That's flowery. San Dian Huang is the taker of nature. Her shit is
Stop that.
nature is beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. Um, it says right here, her magic includes curing with wilted plants, making plants grow, and turning people and things into goddamn flowers. Sound like a fucking nightmare for those with allergies. Because right here, as a taker of nature, flowery wields a remarkable ability to revive withered flora, whether they be from very towering trees or pesky poison ivy. Gentle touch of repentance, she breathes new life into wilted plants, restoring their vibrancy and vitality. Vitality. So, why?
What?
Why? Why she cures wilted plants? Yeah, why? She's I know. I'm just being silly. I think I'm more interested in her turning people and things into flowers. You're a piece of shit.